Hey, good evening, folks. This is Brent Easton with Easton Farms. Well, this evening, just wanted to give everybody a quick update on the cattle and just more or less just give everybody kind of a quick look over this new paddock that we just came into. I just moved the cows from the paddock they were in over here, and I was pretty impressed by the forages, so thought I'd give everybody a view of it. And I'm getting hit in the face by lacewings. That's pretty cool. They're a predatory insect. You can look them up on Google. They eat on aphids and stuff like that. So that's pretty neat. And we've got swallows flying around here. Several of them. Some cowbirds. Wow. Beautiful scenery this evening. Cows are looking pretty darn good. Heifers. Young bulls are looking great. And this is some of our forages this year. Look at this. How's that for a clover leaf and a bloom? That is so cool. Man, I'm proud of the effects we're seeing off of this rotational grazing and regenerative stuff. It's just very, very heartening to see improvements coming forth from a lot of effort and hard work. Very rewarding. More rewarding than just the profit margins that you see growing before your eyes in the beef. It just makes your heart feel good and your soul. Man, look at this stuff. This stuff is waist deep on me. Cows have already found that bunch of clover. And they didn't even know they were hungry until they got in here. I pulled the fence, there's a gate back, and they looked at me like, we just can't eat anymore. I called them over in here, and as soon as they got over here, they dropped their heads and smelled and sniffed around, and it took them a few steps before they got over in here far enough where they worked up an appetite, I guess. That's an old brush pile that I need to finish gathering back up. I just burnt that right there at the end of winter. We had a couple inches of snow on the ground and really low humidity, and I thought, well, I think that's a pretty good time to burn that. And kind of had mixed results. The snow hindered the burning pretty good, but it burned it enough to crowd it back together and relight it. So I gained. Can't eat an elephant all at once. So take it a bite at a time. Ponds are all looking beautiful this year. Of course, they've been full just about all spring. Boy, the landscape's beautiful. Everything's so green. I tell you, I had my doubts as if we'd ever see that much green again there for a time in late February when we had that Arctic blast come through. Seemed like the end of the world there for a little while. Well, that's maybe a little bit drastic, but anyway, I was sure anxious to see everything green up. Oh, look at there, there's a pair of monarch butterflies breeding, one hanging down from the other. That's cool to see. Awesome. I've seen a lot of those. In fact, you can see, maybe not on camera, but I can see them here in person. Several flying across the horizon line there. Wow. Anyway, I get to see stuff like this just about every day, so thought it'd be cool to share it. I'm sure a lot of folks out there are dreaming about doing stuff like this and don't get to see it very often, so. And we've still got our problems. It's not all sunshine and roses. We've still got our sericea problems. Still got some briars and some woody sprouts. Look at that bull calf. Now he's standing up, he's not laying down, but he can barely see over the forage. Anyway, we're gaining on those problem species. And we've got orchard grass, a bunch of fescue, excuse me, fescue, red and white clover, sweet clover. We've got hop clover. We've got some common ragweed. Cows will enjoy that. Man, this forage is beautiful. Now we grazed across this back in March. We're back at the beginning of our rotation actually. I had some stockpile here and we grazed across it. Here's one of the lacewings. You can see that? There, it just flew. They're green. Several of them out here. Man, the insect life out here is just amazing. Here's another one. Get him on. Man, there's a lot of them. They must have a lot of prey out here to eat. That's a good sign of environmental health. I just love taking these strolls through the pasture with the cattle. You get to see what the cows are preferring to eat, what's doing well. Just a whole lot of fun. And you won't get a prettier evening. Pretty proud of that pond there. Here's some more of our flowers for the pollinators. Man, I can't get over how thick the lacewings are out here. That's cool. Beautiful pasture. Here's some milkweed. That'll be good habitat for the monarch butterflies. That's about all the caterpillars eat, if I'm not mistaken. More the cows look good. More they ought to. They've had all the forage that they can eat, plus some now all spring, so been supplying the mineral to them. So we're getting that benefit added back to the soil, what passes through. Just a compounding system that's just beautiful. Some more milkweed. That's a different type of milkweed. That one's not bloomed out yet. There's quite a bit of that out here. Here's one that the cows eat that. I always heard that milky sapped plants were poison, but apparently milkweed's not poison to cows because they eat the heck out of it. Boy, look at that hop clover. And the red clover. We've got some white clover. It's not really abundant yet. And there's some more white clover bloomed out. I think that's one of my favorite cows there. I think that's 1818. Boy, she's so wide, her back looks like a tabletop. She's the one that'll let me pet her just about any time I want to. There's another monarch. Wow, I didn't realize that they were that thick this time of year here. Look at her girth. That's an impressive cow. Or beef. Or heifer. She hasn't had a calf yet. Man, I could just film this, talk about it all evening. But I better get going on. This video is starting to run pretty long, so I'm going to leave this off here. Leave you guys with a good view of the cattle in the pond. So bid everybody a good evening. Y'all take care. See you in the next one. Bye bye.